Today I told Rita that all the daisies in England have fragrance now. She couldn't believe it. She said, I've never known that. On the contrary, I always felt that daisies had no fragrance and they were very funnily smelling flowers. I said, all right, these daisies, you have just go and smell them. When she smelled it, she was surprised. The name. How subtle it is. They are the most fragrant flowers of England. Just the name. Which means Nishkalanta, which means Nirmala, which means completely without any mala. What is this mala? It is Maya. Without any mala, nil, absolutely. The joy at the Sahasrara is called as Niranand since long. Since ancient times called Niranand or Nirmalanand. So many call it as Nirmalanand or Niranand. That joy is a joy that you enjoy even when you get crucified. That joy you enjoy even when you are poisoned. Even on your deathbed, you enjoy that joy. That joy is Niranand. So be prepared for the second phase. You are in front. It's very little time I need. But I need really people with steadfast wisdom and dedication. Steadfast. Even for a second it should not go this side or that side. Then we can progress fast. We can go ahead, fight the battle. Perhaps now you are aware of the subtleties of the negativities, how they work, how they use their power, of course, which is limited, to destroy God's will, and how you have to be alert, equipped, and dedicated. This I can only talk. I cannot say to the people who come to Caxton Hall, some of them are half-baked, some of them are absolutely new, naive, and some of them are absolutely third-rate. But here, as you are before me today, I want to tell you very frankly, as Krishna had told only Arjuna, Sarva dharmanam parityajya mamekam sharam. There is no other way out. Vraja means the one who is twice born, like a solid person. When you are solid, then you must educate. When you are perfected, then you must educate. It will help you to get out of the Maya, and then it will help the great cause. No one understands that's why Mother is trying to help. Oh, they think she's too generous. I'm not. I have a lot of common sense. Because you are the ones who are capable of manifesting God's joy on you. You are the flutes which are going to play the melody of God. You are going to be used and maneuvered by God. I am doing all this to perfect you, to be the most beautiful instrument of God, to be the right instrument of God. I don't know if you understand how sweet, beautiful life it will be. The life of dedication, with understanding, logical, completely dedicated, extracting all the nourishment and dedicating it for a higher purpose. Something like the leaves extract the sun's rays and give color, achieve color for themselves, for a higher purpose that they can be used by human beings later on. Nothing on this earth works out the other way. Everything works out for a purpose. But such an unselfish, such a wide, such a great, dynamic purpose. You become the ocean, you become the moon, you become the sun, you become the earth, you become the ether, the firmament, and you become the self. You work for all of them. All the stars and universes you become and take up their work. That's what it is. Because you have jumped onto your principle, onto your tattva. That's how you jump onto everybody's tattva. But be dedicated on that tattva, because I am the principle of all. I am the tattva, tattva. I am the principle. Keep to your principle. I am the Kulanam. I am the Isha. We can only understand dedication of something which looks bigger in gross way, which appears bigger in a gross way. But we cannot dedicate ourselves to something that is so much subtler, which is so much minuter, which is so much deeper, which is so much effective, which is so much dynamic, so universal and so eternal. We cannot think of dedicating ourselves to that. We can surrender ourselves to somebody who looks like a mountain, who comes to oppress us like a mountain, who is like Hitler, who is like falsehood. But to surrender to your subtler being, which you cannot see with your eyes, which is not audible, but in effect is so powerful. like the atomic bomb. When the atom is split, when it is not split, it's everywhere. But at the subtlest point, it's so dynamic that when you set it, it becomes such a dynamic force of shifting. As your attention has now penetrated into the subtler side of this universe, get deeper and deeper into the earth that takes the end of the root to the source of water. Is the same as the source. Your Kundalini is the same as the Adi Kundalini, and its power is Parabrahma. All these things are to be understood after realization and after maturity. Before that, it's not possible. That's why for the last 8 years I didn't say these things to you. I was always on a very patronizing and sweet terms with you. And always I made you feel that you are obliging me. There's no obligation. Now beyond all these conceptions, you have become yourself. Now ready to be responsible. To be what you are made for. Like the ship is built, it's brought to the sea, tried, and found out to be seaworthy, to sail out now into the sea. So this is the second phase, where you have to sail out, when you know everything about the ship, everything about the sea, with complete freedom and wisdom. You have to sail now, not afraid of any storms or any hails or any typhoons, because now you know your job is to cross through. May God bless.